Okay, last we left off, Dreamfall, The Longest Journey. We've got a creepy girl in a TV telling us to rescue April Ryan, the protagonist of the first game. The most recent thing we did is we got a brain so that we could install it in our kind of sort of ex-boyfriend's teddy bear to give us some much-needed information about why he was captured by the evil government. So far, everything we've done in this game has taken place in Stark, not in Arcadia. I don't know if we're going to go to Arcadia eventually. This seems like a really cool evolution of the formula from the original Longest Journey game and is comparably well written. It's probably going to take me a while to find the boyfriend's apartment. I got lost looking for it before. I think it's pretty far in the opposite direction of her house, though. Dreamfall Chapters is PC only, right? That's the conclusion to the story? Let's see if it's this way. I'm going to gamble. It might be the other. There's a couple other alleys I could check. One of them goes to the corporate building, which I already did. This might be corporate building. Yeah, because I got to take the bus. Dreamfall Chapters in an engine like this, is it also kind of a free roam 3D? It's not point and click like the original Longest Journey? Oh, interesting. Hey, we found it. He was one of those second floor apartments, probably this one. We already took care of the surveillance robot that was in here before. You mess around and try to save the game here. Okay.
Reza likes it dark in here. I've removed Lucia's power source and brain.
Oops.
Nothing left but mechanical parts now. I've removed Lucia's power source and brain. I've removed Lucia's power source and brain. Nothing left but mechanical parts now. Wonkers processing crystal. I guess you could say it's his brain. I should put it back after I'm done.
Should be able to do that now. I think I have to combine it. Says that won't work.
I promised Wonkers I'd wake him up later. And to wake up, he needs his brain back.
Do I need to do it with Wonkers, actually? I thought I had to bring it back to him this whole time. Let me check my, see if I can find my... I have to get Lucia back on her feet now.
I've removed Lucia's power
Okay,
source.
this is definitely where I'm supposed to be. I just have to figure out how to make it happen. I think I have to find a way to use the items on it. Give me a sec.
I've removed Lucia's power source and brain.
It might be that I need to talk to the shopkeeper lady to be able to do this. I'm trying to see what other choices I have. I might look it up here in a second so I don't get too terribly lost.
Reza wouldn't keep any of his work on this console.
He left me a message in his little stuffed animal and I have to give it a robot brain and a power source back, and I have both of those things, but it doesn't want to let me use them. So I'm going to go pop by the owner of the tech shop, see if she has any ideas, and in the meantime I might try to Google it here. Adventure game logic. Exactly. I think it's this way. Wait, no, wildest dreams come true is to the corporate building, so it's past the coffee shop. Dreamfall, restore Lucia's brain. Do you remember the first game better?
If Liv doesn't have it in stock, she can get it for you in 24 hours. Whatever it is.
Liv.
Liv?
What's up, sweetie?
Nothing much. I just stopped by to say hello. I'll see you later, okay?
Okay.
There's apartments. Spider, take the Watilla parts from Lucia. Huh. It says go back and put the power source and brain back into Lucia, which is what I thought to do. Alright, I'll go try it again. It might be some weird combination of button presses to make it happen. Maybe I wasn't standing close enough to the thing. I wonder if it's like this game is easier to play. Like you're less likely to get lost in it, I feel like. So you play it through on one pass and then nothing really sticks out to you. Whereas it's easy to get stuck on maps and loop around for a while in the original Longest Journey, just because of adventure game reasons. This game seems to do a pretty good job of telling you what to do and where to go. That'd be my guess. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, now it's working? I guess I wasn't facing it the right way. Cool. First try.
Zoe, I had a dream about you. I had many dreams. I dreamed that you took my mind away.
That's
You're
creepy.
okay now, Lucia.
I am? Oh,
You should know that.
That's good. Where's Reza?
He'll be back soon, I'm sure.
Reza's in jail?
I miss Reza.
Dystopian jail?
Lucia,
Yeah, Zoe?
please, please let this work. I'll be here when you come back.
That's the password, Zoe. I guess you received the message. Don't worry, Reza's probably okay, but he needs you to do him a favor. He keeps a notepad in his safe. It contains information about the stories he's currently working on. It's encrypted, but Olivia should be able to decrypt it. Ask her to hold on to it, and don't let it fall into the wrong hands. If something bad has happened to him, the reason why is most likely in that notepad somewhere. In that case, make sure the truth gets out. Follow me, Zoe. I'll open a safe for you.
I liked the like strategic world building storytelling of the original Longest Journey a lot, but I like the tactical like moment by moment storytelling of this one. It's a lot easier to follow. At least at the beginning of the game.
I'm not particularly tired.
Come on. Controller jank.
Reza's notepad. Locked and encrypted, of course. Olivia will know how to open it.
Oh, Jim Jam.
Hey! Hey, what are you doing here? Who are you? Don't.
What the hell are these people? This is very, like, Matrixy, right? The weird punk twins show up, try to choke us out, and then bail.
What just happened? Who were they?
Why didn't they take the notebook?
Where's Reza? I miss Reza.
I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Good. I'll wait for him, right here.
I've spent a lot of nights in that bed. It's very comfy and bouncy.
Is Reza back?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Please switch yourself off, Lucia.
Okay, Zoe. Do you think I'll dream about Reza?
Maybe. Yes, I'm sure you will.
Robot
Good.
dreams. Dream of electric sheep.
Sorry, Lucia. This belongs to Wonkers.
Go put it back in Wonkers. Wonkers is her creepy talking robot doll with dead eyes. It's basically a Google Home, but dreamed up in 2006.
Didn't I see that same cat yesterday?
Lucia's awake. It's close. A magnet for trouble. Reza's gotten so involved in something really bad. Who are those twins? How you're supposed to know to call them the twins. Right. Take it back to live. Did that cat look creepy? Glassy eyes, so it's a robot cat. Dun 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 indeed. Past the Mocha Loco. Save really quick. I think the game's pretty good about auto-saving, but...
Hey Zoe, what's up? You look a little pale.
You're not going to believe this. I was attacked. Again.
What? Sweetie, are you okay?
Yeah, just a bit shaken.
Was it the eye?
No. I was in Reza's apartment, looking for his notebook when
Eyes,
these
the
two
creepy
girls showed up.
government
They
agents.
looked like they were twins. I really thought they were going to kill me. One of them slammed me up against the wall, knocked the breath out of me, and then they left. Both of them, without saying a word. It looked like they received a message.
What were they looking for? Did they take anything?
No,
Good question.
they didn't even take the notebook. I dropped it on the floor. They must not have noticed it. I think I got really lucky. Then I came straight here. I need your help with the notes.
And the notepad, do you still have it? Give it to me, sweetie, and I'll see what I can do.
Let's go here.
Liv's been my best friend through Here's Reza's notepad.
Okay, just a sec, and I'll let you know what we're dealing with.
Teleported.
Okay, sweetie. I need time to decrypt
Flipped
this
into the
thing.
computer.
It's got some heavy locks on it. Except for the final entry. For some reason, that's only got basic encryption. Which Reza knows I'd be able to quickly crack. Of course! He wants us to read it. It says Venice, Newport, The Fringe, Charlie. That's it.
Okay, those are all relevant things from
That's in North America.
the original
West
game.
Coast. I wonder what the Fringe is. Maybe he's meeting this Charlie guy at a restaurant.
I have to go to Newport.
I don't know, sweetie. Maybe you should just give the information to Reza's editor. Let the hand that bites handle it.
I can't do that.
Probably not.
This is Reza we're talking about. He's in trouble. I can't just sit here and wait for him to come back. What if he needs my help?
You're right. I mean, he's my friend too, and I want to help him. I just don't know if going to Newport is the way to do that.
What else can I do? It's the only clue I have. Venice, Newport, the Fringe. That's probably where Reza's gone, to see this Charlie person.
I'll work on decrypting the rest of Reza's notes. We need to figure out what he was working on. It could take a while, so I'll just close up the store.
Oh,
Are
thanks.
you sure?
My regulars know how to get in touch. I'll call you as soon as I got something.
Great. Thanks, Liv. You're the best.
Take care, okay, sweetie? I want you back in one piece.
I'll need to go home
Immediately
and
get
get my
kidnapped.
backpack before I leave for Newport.
Hopefully nothing bad happens there. I'm a little nervous. Missed you at practice this morning, Zoe. I don't need an explanation, but I'm canceling all our future appointments until I see you again in person. That must be the karate lady, right? Yeah, I think so. This might actually push Zoe into doing something with her life. Dropped out of college and just been living at home doing nothing for a while. Because she has depression. Save again. Too real. Do a good job of representing it. Come on. There you go, Wonkers. He's like really soft-spoken and friendly sounding. Soulless eyes.
Oh, hello, Zoe.
Hey, you're as good as new. How do you feel?
I feel the same as always. Why?
No reason. It's good to have you back.
Thank you, Zoe.
No problem. You have anything else to talk about?
Central, screen on. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Let's see.
Was that the only message from Reza you had for me?
What message, Zoe?
The message you played earlier. The one from Reza. Don't you remember?
No, I don't remember any message.
That's weird. There's nothing on my schedule today, right?
Nope,
Just
there
the
never
gym,
is.
Nothing else.
I won't be going to the gym today. I've too much on my mind already.
I'm happy to hear it,
Okay.
Megman.
See you later.
All right.
Alright, where's my backpack at?
I'm running out of clean clothes.
Should probably do the laundry, Zoe. It's not your fault. Come on. You can do it. There we
I don't want to
go.
unpack everything. I won't be staying long, I hope. I don't want to unpack everything. I won't be staying long, I hope.
Thought that was her pack down there. I guess not. Somewhere else in here, maybe?
So I have a thing for pillows.
Just confirm. Get some clothes in my backpack.
What a mess.
You know it. Maybe it's something I can get from downstairs. I'll go check. I really like the way this game is its own thing, but it still connects back to the plot of the original game.
And I can't say that I want to either. We don't use the living room much. Dad's always working. And if I'm home, I'm in my room or out on the terrace. Jardin de Rose. Pretty, but oh so dark. 1 billion hours of entertainment available, and nothing to watch.
What I'm really impressed with in general, I mean, I feel like these games are super well written, but they're also really good at predicting the path technology is going to take in a lot of cases. Like, it's not super over the top. There are, you know, things like flying cars that are in just about everything. It's got a lot of mundane tech, if that makes sense.
I had to bug Dad a million times before I got this in-window system. He thinks I spend way too much time in front of the screen. He's not wrong. I'm running out of clean clothes.
Maybe it's on my balcony. It's kind of a weird place to leave clothes, but...
I should clean up that mess at some point.
Yeah, about that.
Olivia loves having her picture taken. Hello.
Oh, hello.
You know where my backpack is? No.
I'll talk to you.
Okay, Zoe.
Central, screen off.
I might Google it here again in a second.
So I have a thing for pillows.
I feel like it should be the thing that's in here, but I can't get to it for some reason.
What a mess. I don't want to unpack everything.
There we go. Some kind of jank with the thing already being considered open, I guess. First try. We did it. Opened a door. Just because it's an original Xbox port, even with a Switch controller, it's still... It's like a vacuum train. It's pretty cool. A Hyperloop? New York to LA in a couple hours or something. This looks more like the title screen. This game opened, we played as Brian, one of the dudes that was in Arcadia. He was in like a Tibetan monastery. I think
We
he's
are
over here.
close.
Okay, Naane, you divert their attention when they get close enough. Bryn, stay behind Joanne. I can handle. I don't care if you wield your sword like an Igaino blade dancer. We're not at home, we don't have the advantage.
We're getting that crackling on the dialogue again. It's just an issue with the PC version as far as I can tell.
Let the smoke clear before you attack. The toxins lose their effect quickly, but you should still not breathe them.
Got it.
I think it's just like a compression thing with the voice files.
Joanne, what do they smell like, the enemy?
Hush.
Hold on. What is it?
Frozen water. I haven't seen this before.
You'll tire of it soon enough, Bayal.
It's almost like walking on clouds.
I don't think this is an
Some
Arcadia.
Eastlanders strap metal bars to their feet to make them glide on the ice.
Maybe it is
Looks
Arcadia.
ridiculous.
Did you hear something?
Whoa. Oh, I'm in control here. Interesting. Gameplay in my adventure game.
This is for my people.
I'm really fortunate this guy's not like making a real effort to attack me.
Yes!
Teamwork.
This is for my people.
Yeah, he's a little bit more aggressive, it looks like. Do I help with the last guy?
Where's your goddess now?
Where's your goddess now, eh?
The Azadi are coming farther and farther
Oh yeah,
north.
you fight like a cow.
Another 20 appear.
So we kill them too. They're not invincible.
That's not the way to stop them, Bryn. We need a better plan.
Our sources in the city may have information.
I hope so, but we need to focus on getting the supplies and bringing them back to the swamplands.
Is that April? It sounds like her voice actress.
They are all depending on us. If another moon passes, the children will be at risk. If they should fall ill...
Naane is right. We go back as soon as we have what we came for. And we do not engage the enemy within scouting distance of the city.
We'll be cautious, Chuan. Now we continue. Another few days due south, and we'll see her. Mercuria.
I can't wait to see the city. If it's
Yeah, they're
anything
definitely
like
in...
described, April, it must be amazing.
As if the sword fighting wasn't a clue, they're definitely in Arcadia.
Things change. Come on, let's move out.
That's cool. She's all like Narnia queen now. She's been living there for a while. That was a neat cutaway. I guess if all you ever played was Dreamfall, you'd just be like, oh, there's this weird fantasy world, right on. Last session, they mentioned that we had to find her, but we didn't actually see her. The girl on the TV keeps telling us to look for April Ryan. What happened yesterday? We were home. Must be Dad. Oh, Carlita, never mind. Newport, Venice. Find the fringe in this Charlie person. The locals might be able to point me in the right direction.
It's not responding. I hope that's just because there aren't any taxis available.
Sure, we save. It's weird, I feel like the voice line compression only happens in like cutscene sequences, as opposed to just like normal dialogue. Zoe seems to come through fine most of the time. Pretty cool, fully 3D interpretation. Yeah, there's the clock tower from the first game, and now there's all these tents everywhere, that's neat.
Okay. Shit.
Hello, lady. Come, please.
That's not,
Nice and warm.
the guy whose name I can never
Feel my
remember.
hands and
David
toes.
Lopan?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, you. You see anybody else around? Didn't think so, no.
David Hong, maybe?
Welcome to Best Shop in Venice. Anything you're looking for, I provide. Except drugs. Competition too strong.
I don't want any drugs. Look, I'm new to this place, and I'm wondering if you...
No shit. You fit right in. Now, what can I get you?
James
I'm not looking
Hong.
to buy anything right now.
Well, this is shop. Place of business. No loitering.
I'm not loitering. You called me over here.
I guess it's not him.
Details. So, you need any help?
He's in everything, though. What was that about drugs?
I'm looking for a place called The Fringe.
Ah, the Fringe.
So you know where it is?
I certainly do.
Well, could you tell me, please?
Yes. Keep pants on. Very close. Go to other side of Crossroads. Find Via Milano. Go through tunnel to Florence
It's
Square.
got a Metal Gear back
you
there.
are.
On the other side. Thanks.
You are most welcome. And good luck.
Won't ask him about the drugs.
You'd better get out of here before anybody sees you, lady. You look like you have money.
Before the collapse, I had my own business.
The collapse.
Now I have nothing. Not even a place to sleep.
This place looks pretty bad compared to what it looked like in The Longest Journey. Because we don't know how much time has
I'm not
passed.
sure I want to find out
Because
what's
time flows differently in Arcadia versus Stark, right? Like, Brian Westhouse was in Arcadia for a really long time, like 100 Stark years or something. Hey, it's the Fringe. The long search is over.
It's a buzzer.
Yeah?
Just where she
is
works.
Charlie there, please?
Who is this?
My name's Zoe. I'm a friend of Reza. I'm looking for him. I think he might have been here.
I don't
That
know
sounds
anybody
right.
named Razor. Sorry. Goodbye.
Wait. He's a reporter. Goes by the name Jericho.
All right. Come on in.
Yes, can I help you? He's down there past the bar.
Thank you.
Whatever.
Maybe they just didn't compress Zoe's lines as much. I don't know. Charlie sounded fine earlier too. But yeah, I really like how they kept it. It looks a lot like the original game, but it's still got its own new twist to it.
They've got going on here. It's a bonsai tree.
What's up?
Excuse me. Are you Charlie?
Yeah. Zoe, right? You said you're a friend of Jericho's?
That's right. Has he been here?
You should mention
How do you know
April.
Jericho.
We go way back.
If you're such good friends, why do you need to track him down? Can't you just call him?
It's a long story. Jericho's investigating a story and he's gone subterranean. His mobile's off. He may be in danger. I need to find him. Look, Charlie, he left me a message with your name in it. It's the only clue I have to go on.
All right. I believe you. I spoke with Jericho a couple of days ago. He called me, asked me some questions. I answered them. That's all. I really didn't want to get mixed up in anything. I have a business to run, and my customers don't like publicity. Sorry, girl. I wish I could help, but that's everything I know.
Lead, bargain, threaten.
If you have any information, it would be worth a lot to me.
Is that so? Like what? Money? Or are you offering me something else, like yourself?
No.
I'm not...
You don't need to answer that, girl. I get it. You must love this guy a lot. That's all I needed to know. Look, your friend, he was here last night. He said some things shouldn't cross the wire. He wanted to know about this place I used to live in, a place called the Border House.
The Border
Yeah.
House?
It was a boarding house for students, run by an English lady, Fiona. That's where Jericho got my name from. The place has been turned into a hotel now. The Victory Hotel. Shady place. Jericho wanted to know everything about the building. Entrances, exits, floor plans, the works. He didn't
Portals
tell me.
to Narnia.
I didn't ask, but my guess is he was planning to break into the place.
Why?
There are stories. They say the place isn't really a hotel, but some kind of front for... I don't know, and I don't want to know. Like I said, there are stories.
What kind of stories?
Look, I get all sorts in here. I hear things. But if I start shooting my mouth off, I get burned. I lose my customers. I lose my business. Hell, with some of the people that come in here to party, I could lose a lot more than that. So don't get me wrong. I would love to help you. But like I told your friend, I can't say much more than that.
I understand. So, Jericho was interested in the layout of
Victory
that place.
Hotel.
What did you call it?
The Border House. Victory Hotel. Yeah. I told them there are canals running underneath the building and that there's a backyard. Since they drain the water, you can use the canals to get around.
They drain the water,
There
cool.
might be a way into the building from the back.
And Jericho, he went there last night.
I honestly couldn't tell you, girl. We spoke, he left, haven't heard from him since.
Okay, well, I guess that's a start. Victory Hotel.
Tell me more about the
Do you own this
Fringe.
place?
Nah, I just run it. I used to own it, though. Bought it cheaply right after the collapse, hoping business would pick up again. It never did. I managed to sell it eventually, and the new owners hired me back to manage it. With the new
That's
capital,
specific. I like
we
it.
turned the business around. We're one of the hottest places to go in Newport right now. We get VIPs from around the world. They scram in, party, leave the next morning. Funny thing is, 10 years ago, this was a popular student hangout, the Fringe Cafe. I worked here as a bartender.
So it's about 10 years
This
jump.
neighborhood, Venice, it was
Good to
a
know.
great
In Stark,
place
at
to
least.
live. We used to think it was the center of the world. And it was, for a while. Different world, different times. The collapse changed a lot of things. Hell, it changed everything.
Tell me more about the collapse.
Have you lived in Venice all your life?
Feels like that sometimes. But no, I came here for school when I was 19. The Venice Academy of the Visual Arts. It was famous. Still is, but for very different reasons. Back then, it was the best art school in the city. After the collapse, I lived uptown for a while.
I hate when that happens,
I
Leon.
needed to get as far away from Venice as I possibly could. Place has gone to hell the past decade, even more so than the rest of Newport. I don't live
One of the
here.
great first
No
world
one lives
problems.
here, not if they have a choice.
What did you study at the academy?
I'll tell you if you promise not to laugh. I studied dance.
You did?
I was a kid. I believed that with enough passion, I could do anything I wanted. I had such faith in myself and in the world. But faith and passion alone will only carry you so far before reality sets in. I hung in there for a while, but money was tight. I had to drop out and find a job. When that happens, you got to face up to the...
No, it's not an emulation thing. This is a PC port of the original Xbox. There's certain voice lines that are over-compressed, and it doesn't seem to have a fix.
It doesn't matter so much anymore. You lose faith, but life goes on. Besides, look at where it got me in the end. I've done well for myself. I'm a happy man. Giving up on your dreams isn't necessarily such a bad thing.
It seems like it happens consistently on certain voice lines. Like if you listen to it and then reload and play the voice line again, it still
Where is
crackles.
the Victory Hotel?
It's on a street called The Brink. Walk to the other side of the crossroads, past the Chinaman store. You'll get to a bridge.
I don't think there's too many original Xbox ports that work well on PC.
Marco Polo will take you to The Brink. Victory Hotel's
Knights of the Republic was kind of a mess on
big
PC.
building, wooden door, bench out front. I think there's some scaffolding still left from the construction work. That might help you get down into the canals, but I haven't been around there in a while.
Thanks, Charlie. I appreciate all your help.
You're welcome, girl. Let me know if you find your friend, all right?
Will do. Charlie's so nice.
Scented. Vanilla and champagne.
Yeah?
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Nothing wrong with dance classes.
What a mysterious and completely irrelevant door. What a mysterious and completely irrelevant door.
Shelves. I feel like that's joking about the longest journey, that you could see that door on this map but couldn't do anything with it. It's gotta be fun when you're making a sequel to a game in a different engine to try to reinterpret the old art. We're seeing that in the Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 1 remakes, right? It very distinctly looks like cafe location with the pre-rendered art backgrounds.
Piss off, sister. Better leave me be. I'm almost a Shakespearean by now, and I'll get my name soon.
What the hell does that mean?
God, he's just a kid.
I'm surprised this game got into longest journey territory so quickly. I thought I was going to spend a lot more time where Zoe is. I also wonder if Zoe was always like in the creator's vision for this story, or it was just kind of a necessity. If we're going to make a sequel, it's going to be for a
I can see the
console.
point of using these barrels now.
We don't want to start the game with a character they won't know.
Collapse has been a struggle. Why do I keep going? I mean, what's the point?
Good question. Project Alcara. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Palm readings, boo. People fighting nearby?
Nothing left to live for. I used to own an art gallery here in Venice. Now look at me.
Someone needs to tell me about the collapse. This series is really good at, like, proper nouns. Oh, this looks right. The tree on the wall? That's awesome. Dig it. I know, right?
It's locked.
And the Longest Journey looked amazing for, was it 98?
No answer. There's a call button here.
You mentioned something about scaffolding and getting in via the drain canals in the back.
When I find you, Reza, I'm giving you a big hug. And then you're buying me new shoes and pants. And a very big cup of hot coffee.
This is where we got the floaty duck, right? Most ridiculous adventure game puzzle solution in history.
There's light coming through that boarded up window.
Hmm.
It must have been left behind after a construction job. There's a metal bar on the side. It looks like it's connected to the wheel. It's just a container.
To move the bar out of the way first.
There's a metal bar on the side.
Keep pushing.
It's positioned right underneath that window. Convenient.
Convenient.
This window probably leads into the hotel basement. This
So I can't do anything with it yet. Need to get like a crowbar or something first.
Hello?
It's me.
Hiya. I was just about to call you. Did you find Charlie?
I did. The Fringe is this upscale cocktail lounge, and Charlie's the manager. Reza was here, Liv. He's okay.
Glad he wasn't
That's
abducted
great news. You know where to find him?
No.
by the evil
But Charlie
future
said
secret
Reza
police.
was very interested in this hotel called the Victory Hotel. I'm heading over there now.
Be careful, sweetie. I'm here if you need me, okay?
All right. Thanks. I should get going.
Bye.
She's a good friend. Is there a crowbar up here? Bloody handprint. Uh-oh.
A back door. That's probably where Reza got in. It's a digital padlock. It looks pretty new.
It's cool. I don't think I still have my hacky thing, do I?
Hey, it's me. I found out where Reza was last night.
Oh, she gives you
Place called the
clues.
Victory Hotel. But I need your help.
Sure. What do you need?
Don't freak out.
Oh, this is actually what I'm supposed to do.
A padlock.
I won't ask. What does it look like?
Black, nondescript, blue light, a small display, your standard padlock. No keypad, so I'm guessing it only works with a key. Can I hack it?
Sorry, sweetie. Those things aren't usually wired. They operate at short-range frequencies. You need to get close, and you need a lockpick.
What kind of lockpick?
Anything reasonably modern should be able to take care of it, unless it's really heavy-duty stuff.
I don't think it is. It's just a padlock on a fence.
Any lockpick will do, as long as it's got multiple frequencies and a universal interface. Most do.
I'll try and find one. Thanks, Liv.
Sweet. Adventure games. I'm really impressed with like how much better the actual gameplay experience is in this compared to the original game. Makes me wonder like what Dreamfall Chapters is like by comparison.
It's positioned right underneath that window. Convenient.
Good, sure I still can't do anything here.
This window probably leads into the hotel basement.
Perhaps it will matter later. Let's see if we can find a lockpick. Call the locksmith. Maybe I could talk to that guy who was trying to sell me drugs earlier. Who I thought was James Hong, but totally wasn't. It's the Futurama thing. How much does this cigar cost? It's way more than you can afford. I'll just take these $300 burglar's tools, please. Oh, what time do you close tonight? Can't open that way. I feel like this is a good way to handle nostalgia too. I feel like it's pretty common in video games when you revisit an area that something about it has changed. It's not just literally the same map, right? In the sequel. Probably a good thing. Robot monkey? Huh. Let's go talk to the guy who's not James Hong.
Hello.
Ah, you're back. What you need now?
You got a lockpick?
I need to pick a padlock.
Ooh, very exciting. Breaking into private property. Very good, very good. No explanation needed. I'm not tearing anyone. Oh, sorry, can't help you. Also out of lockpicks.
I thought you said you can provide anything, except for drugs.
Ha! You very funny girl. I like you. Okay, okay. I might have something in stock for you. It's refurbished, but good as new. In fact, better than new. Can pick most locks made in past 15 years.
I'll take it. How much?
Wait.
It sounds like someone doing a James Hong impression.
But this not cheap. Only one I got. You a good customer. But lockpick more valuable than money in Venice.
Please, I really need this. There must be something you can do to help me out.
Don't know. Old man want to help, but...
No, old man want to help. He's calling himself old man.
Trade. All I have is my mobile.
No mobile. I got too many already. Cheap, made in China, top quality.
So what do you want to trade? Please, help me out here.
Mobile not very interesting. But my customers, they...
Oh, I have that software.
They like to be invisible. If I could make mobiles invisible...
Like some kind of cloak for mobiles?
Yes, yes. That could be worth a lot to me. Definitely worth trading away last lockpick.
How do you know that I have that?
You back already?
What is it you want?
You said...
I'll see.
Alright, let's call Olivia.
Zoe, is that you? Did you find a lockpick?
Sort of, but I need your help.
Sure, sweetie. What do you need?
I'm trying to buy a lockpick from this merchant, but he doesn't want money, he wants software.
I got software. What does he want?
Remember that cloak you gave me? Could I get a copy of that which would work on other mobiles?
Not the same one. I wouldn't give that to just anyone. But I have another software cloak. It's not as powerful as yours, but it's good stuff. I'm sending it to you as we speak. I'm sure he'll be ready to do business when he sees this thing. It's pretty neat.
I got it. Thanks, Liv. You're the best.
You're not wrong,
Sweet.
sweetie.
Hey, Liv,
Relax,
how you
okay?
doing?
I'll talk to you soon.
You back already? Got something to trade? Something good?
I've got just what you need. It's a small program for your mobile. For any mobile. It disguises the phone and makes it hard for the eye in the sky to track it.
Interesting. Something like that is very hard to find. Show me.
I'll transfer it over.
He's not David Lopan, he's Dennis Lopan.
Very nice, very nice. This is some good stuff. Where you get this? I never seen nothing like this before. This will make my customers very happy.
Good. So we have a deal?
Yes, yes, we have a deal. Here is lockpick for you. Pleased to do business. Very pleased.
The layout here is great because you're really like of all the NPCs you're going to talk to.
Best store in Venice. Cheap.
When you land here to find out where the cafe is, if you don't remember from the main game, is him because he stands out. He's got the most lights. He's clearly a merchant. He tells you he can sell you anything. So I feel like a lot of players are going to get there, not have the lockpick, and know who to go talk to. Great. This is our second session. Yukupo has had the longest journey on Subblock for 3 years, Yukupo? Did you have a Subblock game before the longest journey? I'm trying to remember. We did. Crystallis was the first one, that's right. I remember Xenosaga, yeah. Whoops. Controller got goofy. Let's see if there's a lockpick minigame. There was with the door earlier. Huh. This is a different minigame, but it looks cool. Oh, I can pass the symbols around. That's pretty cool. Oh, I dig it. Right? Oh, that's awesome. Big fan. Alright, so I gotta get the T over here. But I gotta get it so it's on the opposite side of the eye. That's a cool puzzle. Okay. And then I need to get triple over here. Okay. And then now I need to get this on the top. But how do I move it back? Yeah, I like Longest Journey a lot. Definitely had that feeling of, oh shit, we're gonna need to make another game to finish the story, right? Oh no, we want this to be over here first. There we go, first try. Check, yeah. Might be because of the. Sometimes I do or don't include the in a game title. Some games, like The Last Guardian, I don't feel as great just putting The Last Guardian. The cave. Another stealth mission with the guard dog. Oh, this might be rough with the way my controller is behaving lately.
The door looks very new, and there's blood all over it, in someone's handprints. It won't budge.
Alright, so there's probably a crowbar somewhere back here. Careful walking on loud things. Nice doggy. Ouch.
I don't think it's locked, but the hinges look a bit rusted. They might creak.
And I got wrecked by the dog. A slow motion death. Not great at the action sequences in this game. You get one warning before the dog wakes up, maybe? We're about at time here. I'm gonna try getting in before the dog kills me.
I don't think it's locked.
I'll leave myself a message for next time.
I don't think it's locked, but the hinges look a bit rusty. They might creak.
The dog is just locked. I wonder if that was in the Xbox version too, or just jank the PC port. Well, I made a save, and I should be able to continue from there next session. So, future Marstead, you have to find a way to sneak past this dog. Probably get into the shed. There is a window that's down here, and to the left you can climb up on a trash can and fit through the window. But you're probably going to need like a crowbar or something to be able to take the boards off of it. I'm not going to save there because that might be an unwinnable game state with that dog stuck in place. Be back in a few minutes with the next Sublot game, The Last Express.